Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, the viewer picked soap is Mike's Naturals, natural soaps, made in Arbor, Michigan, and it's bergamot orange, lang lang, tallow, lanolin, cocoa butter, and well, that's it. That's the ingredients. So this is I think he has new tubs now. This is the older tub, I believe. There are the ingredients. Again, I don't know if this is crisscrossed or not. Sorry. Using the Maggard 28mm Badger brush. It's been several days since I've shaved. I think I'm going on to 3 at this point. Just been this weekend. I had a lot of stuff to take care of before this coming weekend, and then today it's just been hectic at work. So, all right. We're going to get a good load on this. So for Mike's, I do like to go a little heavier on the load than I probably need. Just because I've had this soap for whatever reason, and it's probably something I'm doing or not doing. I've had this soap kind of like phase out on me during the second and third pass. Meaning that it just gets very thin, and not that it's a problem. The slickness is there, but I just want to make sure that I load enough, that's all. Alright, it's been probably 45 to 60 seconds, somewhere in there, so we're good with this load. Perfect. For the next shave soap, the options are Williams Mug Shaving Soap, Hasselinger, which is here, and Chilla. All you have to do is just put a comment down below stating which one you want to have me shave with next, and that's what will be used. Alright, I'm good with the face. Yeah, busy Monday, busy weekend. And then next weekend is going to be super busy too. So, alright. Mike's Naturals, great soap. I actually don't know how old this specific soap is. Ruds from Ruds Shaves sent me this. It just wasn't for him. So he sent it to me, along with some other soaps as well. But yeah, when I got it, it was, I don't know, maybe he used it, 10 to 15 times. He used it a handful of times, but it had a ton of soap left in it, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty old. Probably, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. So, all right. You can see, just painting it on, there's a sheen there. I think the camera's picking that up. A nice sheen. You can also see all the stubble bumps and all that through because like I said, I haven't shaved in a couple days. All right, so with Mike's, I do add water slowly. I don't add it too much because you can drown this out. And as long as you're aware of that, then it's really not an issue. It's always good when you get a new soap to just play around with it and make sure, that you know its boundaries. Not all soaps can sustain a ton of water being added to them. Some can, you just can't add it all. At the beginning, you have to kind of do it in increments. So, when I get something new, which hasn't been for a while actually, I just like to make several test lathers and just put it on the face and see how they act. I think we're good. That is slick. The scent on this really is not that strong. I definitely get the citrus bit of the scent, meaning I definitely get the orange. That's a load. It's a very dull orange. It's not a very bright orange. It's dull. It's I don't know, I'd say a boring orange. You've probably never heard of that before, a boring scent. But it's just very dull. I mean, it's there, but it's not something that is bright and in your face. Gold dollar, 1996. Right there. That's what we'll be using today. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more shaves with this, and then I think this is the next one I'm going to actually hone. And I'll do that on video for you guys. So, if you want to see that, which some of you may have interest. Some of you may not. I don't know. It ate through that 2.5, 3 days worth of growth. Yeah, the edge on this is nice. I just, I want to try out a different edge, really, with the Arkansas Beta. The black stone. Glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Some of my mustache hairs are getting like that long, and so I've got to kind of like angle them down, keep brushing them down. Yeah, with mics, I can't complain about the bass because it does its job. It's definitely slick enough. It's definitely creamy enough to where, yeah, you have good cushion between your skin and the razor, or straight. And you know, the thing that I wish that they had more of. In his other scents may. I just don't know because I don't have the other scents, but I wish that the scents were stronger. Because like I said, this is, while the description I believe is spot on, I just don't get a lot of it. It's not a very strong scent. And some may not like strong scents, and this is probably right up their alley. And so, you know, they may just play it safe and just not do heavy scented soaps, which, you know, if that's what they're going for, that's good. But I just prefer heavier scented soap. It's part of the experience, the smell, you know. But there's no doubt that this stuff is, I mean, the sheen, again. The sheen is very nice on this soap. Ton of lather too. Which, like I said, I prefer to load heavy with this soap as opposed to having it kind of fizzle out on me midway through my shave, like it's done in the past. But probably due to my error, not the soap itself. Alright, I think next shave is going to be with a DE. I've kind of neglected all of my DEs since I've started straight razor shaving. So I think I'll try to go back to some DEs. I don't know how many of you guys straight razor shave. I know a couple of you have messaged me and left comments and kind of said you've tried it, but it's really not for you. I don't know how you're holding your straight, and you may be doing this anyways. But when I hold it, when I first started straight razor shaving, I was holding like this, all my fingers on the tang in the back and only one on the spine. You have much more control, and for me, consistent shaves whenever you do 2 and 2. Just something to note. Like I said, you may already be doing that, but if you're not, try that. For work, I have to go out tomorrow. I'll probably be here about 7. It's about a 3-hour drive to where I'm needing to go. And it's about 2 hours, 45 minutes. So all in all, I'll spend about 6 hours in the vehicle. You know, roughly. Just under 6 hours, if not 6 hours. And I'll only have to do about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours worth of work. So I don't mind it though. I actually like, there's some drives. First off, I like driving, period. I really do. I don't mind driving at all. I enjoy driving. Like whenever we go from Louisiana, which is where we live, to Florida to visit family. You know, it's a 12.5 to 16-hour drive depending on how fast you drive. And I do it every time. Just one shot, we don't stop. So I don't mind driving. What I was getting at is the view, though, is very nice where I'm going tomorrow. As far as, you know, the stretch of road that I'm driving on, so makes it easier, makes it, you know, makes it nice to actually drive on it. Making sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Sometimes I get close to the mirror because I can't see what I'm doing, and I feel like I also cut you guys off from seeing what I'm doing. But that's the shave. I don't think I have one weeper. I don't have one cut. Wow, that was a good shave. That was a very good shave. You say that every shave. Yeah, I know. I say it quite often. You're right. I've got to rinse out the goatee here. Give me 1 second. All right. Look at Thayer's. We're going to give the face a bit more attention than normal. Is that a nick? No. Just a red spot. All right. I think some of you may like the aftershave I'm using today. It's an old, I don't know if you'd call this a classic. I think they had it way back, you know, in the old days. 40, 50 years ago. Maybe not, but I think they did. I'll show you. Actually, I think this is the lowest aftershave that I have. Aqua Velva Ice Blue. They have new packaging now I've seen in the stores, but this is the older packaging. I've had this for probably 2 to 3 years. When I used cartridges, I used this. So, and this is the same bottle. Tons of alcohol in it, by the way. So, very, very, very mild sting. So that was a very good shave. I can't remember what edge I have on this. I'm going for another splash. Because that was actually, I was expecting the worst as far as the burn. But honestly, it's very, very mild. Almost non-existent. So, perfect. What was I saying? Oh, I'm not sure what edge I have on this. I really don't. I need to start writing them down when I hone. Just write down, red scale or red acrylic scale, gold dollar. This is what I used, etc., etc. I don't know what edge is on this, but it's phenomenal. I didn't have any issues. You know, typically after you put on aftershave, if you have any cuts, nicks, whatever, you'll see little red blood spots everywhere. I don't have any. Actually, I lied. Right there. Look. Right here, watch. Yep. Right there on my Adam's apple. The tiniest little weeper. Other than that, though, it's been a great shave. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys for the next shave.